Our last guest today is Anthony Vasquez. He's been with us here before on the show. He's a favorite of ours. He is going to be talking with us today about a performance that he's got coming up very soon, I think. So let's turn it over to Anthony. Anthony, are you there?
Hello.
How are you doing, my friend?
I'm good. Yourself?
I'm doing okay. I want you to know that I came, because Anthony, tell them where you work.
Hello, Autism viewers. This is Anthony Vasquez again. I work at Smart and Final Extra in Northridge, the big store.
And I came there one night because I was saying I was going to drop by and see if you had that spaghetti sauce that I wanted. And you were so good and sent me an email about it and whatever. And I came to the store. You were not there. Did they tell you that I was there? Because I told them to tell you that I had been there.
No, I was probably off for the rest of the day that time.
Yeah, you were. But I made sure that I told the person who was working the register, I asked if you were there. They said you weren't. You'd gone home for the day. And I said, can you please make sure and tell him I was there? And they said, well, do you want to leave a note? And I said, no, just tell him the lady, he was on my podcast recently. And I said, just tell him the lady who did the podcast that you were on was there. And he said, oh, I'll make sure and tell him. And he didn't tell you? I'm so disappointed.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sure to note of it.
Well, I came by to see you. But anyway, how's it been going at your job?
My job has been doing pretty good. Thank you, Shannon.
Okay. So, but you asked to come on today because you wanted to talk about something else. Tell us what you wanted to talk about.
Yes. So, Autism viewers and Shannon Penrod. Today, I'm back on the show so I can tell you about 2 musical concerts that Spectrum Laboratories is having this month.
Well, okay, so when are they, first of all?
I actually have the list right here.
Okay, you go right into it.
Yep, questions and answers for each one are welcome.
Okay.
Yeah. So this coming Sunday, May 21st, we are having our first concert of the semester. It's going to be at the Knitting Factory in North Hollywood. Tickets are currently on sale right now, and Shannon, I will email you the link in case you want to come.
Okay. I think I already got the link. I think that Garth already sent it to me, and I don't think I can because I have a conflict, but I'm going to look at it again. But tell us what's going to be happening during this concert on Sunday.
Yes. So on this show, this coming Sunday, May 21st, I'm going to be singing with my Spec Band's 1 group 4 songs.
Okay. Is it a secret, or can you tell us what the 4 songs are?
It's not a secret.
Okay, let's hear.
I'm sure Garth will be happy that I announce his songs.
Okay.
I will be singing The Eye of the Tiger by Survivor, which is the opening intro of the show. It's going to involve me doing hand poses and me yelling at the audience a happy greeting like, hello, welcome to the Spectrum Laboratory show. Please enjoy it.
Cool. Very cool.
All right. This is going to be like this.
Very nice. Okay.
Yes.
So, and then what's the second song?
So we do have the songs in order, and the first one was the correct starting of the order.
Okay, and what's the next one?
The second one is All Day and All the Night by the Kinks. All day and all of the night.
Okay. That's very cool, very cool. And then what's next?
By the Beatles, Twist and Shout.
The Beatles, I love the Beatles.
Me too.
And I love that song. Do you get to twist and shout while you're twisting and shouting?
Yes, I do. In fact, I'm doing it like this.
I love that.
And like this too.
Very nice. Good moves, good moves. And what's the last song?
And the last one is by the Rolling Stones, I Can't Get No Satisfaction.
Oh,
I can't get no.
Okay, don't sing too much because we don't want a copyright infringement. That's about enough. But we can do short snippets, but more they flag us. We don't want that. So,
got it.
Of the 4, do you have a favorite?
I have 2 favorites.
Okay, tell us.
All Day and All the Night and Twist and Shout.
Okay, why are those your 2 favorites?
The reason why those 2 are my 2 favorites, it's because I just love hearing how people are singing it to the audiences.
Oh, okay. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. And how many people are in the band?
Ooh, if I had to estimate, I'm going to pick like 7 or 8.
Okay, amazing, amazing. And now, are you just singing, which is enough, or are you also playing some sort of an instrument?
I'm just singing because, like I mentioned in my last interview with you, I'm just a singer.
Okay. All right. Sometimes people, though, you know, I mean, I think of Davy Jones from the Monkees. He played the tambourine. I count that. But Mickey Dolenz played the drums, you know, which, you know, is a different thing. Anyway, okay, so that's the first performance. That's on Sunday, May 21st at the Knitting Factory. Tickets are available. People can go to Spec Labs on Facebook, I'm sure, or their website. But a lot of times these things sell out. There have been times when I've gone to get tickets really late and been sold out. So people should get their tickets soon, right? I've never been to the Knitting Factory. Have you been there before? Have you already done a rehearsal there?
No, I've never been there, but I've physically seen it from the outside on the sidewalk.
But is it big? Does it let a lot of people in? Is this a huge venue or a small venue?
It's not like big, like a building that's like 100 feet tall. If I had to guess, it's like 50 feet tall.
Okay. But do you think, well, it's going to sell out because these things always sell out. So people should get their tickets right now. They should make sure that they do that. But that, you said there's two performances, and that's the first one. What's the second one?
Yes. And after the second one I'll mention the times they start.
Oh, okay. So what time does the Sunday, May 21st one start?
Okay, so the doors open at 6 p.m. and the show starts at 7. And based on an email that Garth Herberg sent to us, it's going to be 2 hours and 30 minutes long in total, the performance.
Okay, that's a nice, good long. Is there an intermission?
Between Spec Bands 1 and 2, I'm not sure.
Okay, all right. So that's the first performance, and people should be getting tickets. What's the second performance?
Yes, and the second performance is just 4 days later. It's a recital.
Okay, and what's the recital and where is it and what day?
The recital is a musical concert as well. It's going to be for the singing studio classes, like
Okay.
I do on Mondays, like I've mentioned.
Okay, and so what day is that taking place?
That's going to be just 4 days later, which is Thursday, May 25th, 2023.
Okay, and right before the holiday weekend, good planning.
Yes.
And did you say the 20, I'm writing it down so I can remember it, the 24th or the 25th?
The 25th.
25th. And what time is that one?
Yep, so it is to start at 6 p.m. and it's going to be 90 minutes long. And the reason for that is because by 8 o'clock, everybody should be out the door because at that time, 8 o'clock, another event's going to be happening.
Okay. All right. So in this recital, who's performing?
Me and my classmates and a bunch of other students who are also in the Monday singing studio classes.
And so what will you be singing during the recital?
I'm going to be singing my duet with my classmate, You've Got a Friend in Me from Disney Pixar's Toy Story.
Oh, that's wonderful. I love that song. And who's your duet partner?
My duet partner is 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗲𝗄𝗏.
Oh, Susha. Susha's wonderful. I've met Susha. So what do you want to tell us about that recital? You've got to be pretty excited, right?
Yes, and my solo, just me, I'm going to be singing Disney's Friend Like Me from Aladdin.
Oh, I super love that song. I bet you've got some moves planned for that too.
Yes, I do, a lot of them.
All right, well, I'm not sure that we're supposed to give those away. I don't want Garth to get mad at me. But that's wonderful. Are you a big Aladdin fan?
Yes, because I do like Jasmine, and this one is going to be performed by Will Smith.
Well, you're doing it based on his performance, but it's going to be you performing, right?
Yes, but I'll be dressing up.
Oh, so this is with costumes even. Now, who made your costume, or did you buy it?
It's not like 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗀𝗃𝗏 where we were dressed up. It's going to be, there's no dress code. It's just, we just have to look nice in general.
I see. So that's pretty exciting. And we didn't say where the recital is.
Yes, it's going to be at the Victory Theater Center in Burbank.
Wow. The Victory Theater Center in Burbank. And that starts at 6 p.m. Now, are they selling tickets for that as well, or is that invitation only?
That's an invitation. Admission is free, but space is limited.
Got it. And I'm sure that all your families want to be there to see that. Your friends and family.
Yes, I'm pretty sure they will.
So who comes when you do these things? Who comes and is in your cheering section?
My mother.
Yeah. Does she love it when you sing?
She does.
She must be so proud of you, Anthony.
She is. She's always been so proud of me, even on bigger events like my graduation from Miller CTC.
I'll bet. You know, that's a big deal for a parent. I haven't asked you this before, Anthony, but are you an only child or do you have brothers and sisters?
I have siblings.
Are they older or younger?
My brother's older and my sister's younger. I'm the second.
And so you're a middle child like me. Middle children, we stick together, right? So do they come when you perform when they can? I know sometimes people are busy.
No, they live too far for that.
Oh, they live far away. That's too bad. Well, I bet your mom videotapes it.
Yep.
Yeah.
If anything, that, so they can see it virtually.
Okay, so we've told people about the two events. The one that I think the public can go to is this Sunday, May 21st, at the Knitting Factory in Hollywood. And that happens on Sunday. Doors open at 6 o'clock, performances at 7, and it's estimated to be around 2.5 hours. You can see Anthony and other people performing. The 4 numbers that Anthony said, but there are other numbers as well. I'm sure that you've seen some of the other things that other people are doing. What's the thing that is the most exciting that you aren't doing, that you love watching?
What do you mean by that?
So of all the other performances that are happening at the Knitting Factory, is there any one that you particularly are a big fan of that somebody else is doing? Like whenever I was in a show, I would have a favorite moment that I like doing, but I would always have a moment that somebody else was doing that I would love to watch because they were so good. Do you have that or have you even been able to see what they're doing?
No, I have not been able to see what other people are doing because Spec Bands 2 happens after my group and I go home.
I see. But I imagine sometime in the next couple of days, you guys are going to do a rehearsal in the space, right? You'll get to go to the Knitting Factory, and then you'll get to see it. Well, we've got about 3 minutes left, Anthony. What else do you want to tell our viewers at home?
Yes, so Shannon, actually back in April, the last Friday, I actually went back to the Asner Family Center.
And how was that?
It was good, fun.
Well, did you go to the party that they had?
Yeah, the Disney karaoke event. Yeah, I went to that.
My son was there. I didn't get to be there. But so what did you go dressed as?
I wore a black dark Disney shirt.
Okay, wonderful. And you had a good time?
Yes, and I sang "You've Got a Friend in Me" there as well.
Wonderful, wonderful. Did you meet my son while you were there?
No, I didn't know he was there.
My son works there for those events. He's always he's the
cool.
guy that's always he always wears a hat. So he was running around with a hat. We'll make sure that we introduce him to you next time. But anyway, what else do you want to tell us?
I saw Chelsea Darnell there. Do you know her?
I do know Chelsea. She is magnificent, isn't she? She's so much fun.
Yep.
She is
really fun.
Have you ever gotten to sing with Chelsea?
No, but she's actually watched me perform before.
She's a really good singer. She's a really good singer. But I'm glad she's gotten to see you perform. What else do you want to tell us?
Yeah. So this whole time I've been at Spectrum Laboratory, Garth Herberg has been my teacher.
We love Garth. He's pretty amazing. We were very excited when Garth got engaged last year.
Yeah, I was excited too. I did hear about that.
Yeah, we're very happy for him.
Yeah, and Jason Weisbrod, his partner, he's pretty cool. He's the acting teacher.
They're both amazing. We love both of them. Have you ever taken one of the acting classes there?
No, I haven't. Burbank's too far for me, but North Hollywood is a lot closer.
Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, we got like a minute left. What else you got on your agenda you want to talk about?
Yep. So with Tierra del Sol, I want to tell you that I've got some new experiences over there.
Okay, doing what?
I'm still at the Tierra del Sol farm. I'm still at the Bristol Hospice in Glendale.
Okay.
Now I'm volunteering at LAPD car washing.
Ooh, well that's kind of exciting. I want to go back and talk about the farm, though. This is a very exciting time of year on the farm. What's been going on the farm?
I've been raking up leaves. I've been cleaning up their goat pen. Twice I cleaned up their chicken pen, and I've also fed the chickens and feeding the goats as well. Brand new hay and fresh water.
There you go. I don't like the smell of chicken poo. Chicken poo is not good smell. Did you mind the smell of the chicken poo?
I actually never had dealt with that before. Never.
Okay. When you cleaned out the chicken coop, you didn't smell the poo?
No, but instead I took out some eggs and put them in egg cartons.
Okay, well that's pretty fun. Well, it sounds like they're running because you know if people have a really clean chicken coop, it doesn't smell. But when it's not clean, I don't like the smell of chicken poo and pig poo is not a good smell. Horse poo and cow poo is not great, but it's so much better than chicken poo, and I don't know how we descended into that. But are you enjoying the car wash?
I am. It's pretty easy. We're washing like 7 cars in total.
So are you washing police cars?
Yeah, police cars, yeah.
That's why they all look so shiny. I didn't realize that they have their own personal car wash.
They also have their mechanic and their own little gas station there.
Well, that makes sense, doesn't it? That makes total sense. Well, Anthony, this has been so enjoyable. I'm glad you reached back out to give us this update. And I don't think I'm going to be able to be there on the 21st, but I'm going to wish you guys that you have a whole bunch of fun and that you break a leg. Not in the real sense, in the fake sense, break a leg. So have fun, okay?
I see.
And tell everybody at 𝗃𝗃𝗃𝗃 Labs that we say hello, okay?
Sure thing, Shannon. You too.
All right, you take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye.